They dig to find survivors buried under the mud, but hopes of finding people alive are fading fast. Dozens are missing from this village in Malawi after Tropical Storm Freddy tore through it.
I'm helping to find the victims. I know there are more bodies that are still buried. So far, between 20 and 25 bodies have been recovered from the debris and ruined houses. Most of them have been ferried to the hospital, but they all look dead.
Freddy is one of the strongest storms ever recorded in the southern hemisphere and the longest lasting. Little was spared by the storm.
It was too bad in the night, but now that it is daytime, I can feel the loss. I have never seen something as terrible as this. My neighbors' houses are all gone. The family members are gone. They are missing. In some cases, the father is alive, but the wife and the children are gone.
The same storm pummeled central Mozambique on Saturday, ripping roofs off buildings and bringing with it widespread flooding. Tens of thousands of homes are damaged. The UN says more than 500,000 people could face a humanitarian crisis in one of the world's poorest nations. In Malawi, people have been urged to move into temporary shelters, and the government has declared a state of disaster.
This is the second time this has happened. In 2015, we also experienced a disaster, but this time it's far worse. I think the number of dead here is likely to rise.
Scientists say climate change is making tropical storms more powerful as oceans absorb heat from greenhouse gas emissions. Here in Malawi, many are suffering the consequences, despite having done the least to cause it. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.
The storm began 37 days ago in the Western Pacific and has travelled more than 8,000 kilometres, gathering strength over the Indian Ocean. It made landfall in Madagascar as a tropical cyclone, and from there moved on to batter Mozambique for several days. It then regained strength in the Mozambique Channel and hit the country again. For more on this, we've got our senior meteorologist, Everton Fox, with us. Ev, why has this storm hung around for so long?
Well, the key thing there, as you mentioned, was the Mozambique Channel. It's a very warm body of water, and of course we talk about climate change. Victoria mentioned it in her piece there. That's with the climate change, warm waters, they're even warmer than they should otherwise be. If you take a look at the satellite picture, you can see the position of the storm now. It's well away from the Mozambique Channel, but having gone in and out of the Mozambique Channel, it's been able to regenerate and gain more strength and bounce its way back. So if we just move the picture on, you can see that actually about 2 days ago the storm was finally downgraded, so it is no longer a tropical cyclone, but we do still have plenty of rain to come. And in fact, on the eastern coast of Mozambique, we saw 155 millimetres of rain in 24 hours, and some parts could see a similar amount over the next 24 hours. You can see the position of the storm as we go through the remainder of Tuesday. More very heavy rain sliding across Mozambique, but a legacy of showers still running their way all the way back into southern parts of Malawi. Eventually, we will start to see it push back out into the Mozambique Channel, but the winds have dropped light, as I say. They really have began to ease off noticeably now. We'll see some wetter weather gradually making its way towards that western side of Madagascar as we go on through the next couple of days. Still the showers there into Mozambique, southern parts of Malawi, but nowhere near as heavy as they have been recently. By Friday, we should gradually see things start to normalise somewhat. Still a fair few showers there into a good part of Madagascar and also a good part of Mozambique, Adrian, but things will slowly improve.
Everton, many thanks indeed. We'll see you again in a few moments. Everton Fox.